I'm really happy to be making this video. It's been a long time since I did a YouTube video. I've been posting a lot of things on Instagram, but I think there's something with that platform that encourages bad content, and I don't mean like harmful content or things you shouldn't be looking at, just it's very shallow content. YouTube is more of a place for discussion and a place for ideas, and I've posted videos on YouTube with my camping equipment, and I've had problems that I've encountered on the camp, and people post solutions in the comments, and I think that YouTube is a much better place for sharing ideas and having discussions. And Instagram, it seems to be very shallow. People just post photos of their food, or it's a photo of themselves at the beach, or they're in a restaurant at a table and they're just taking a photo of the food. And you find yourself doing that on Instagram. And I just looked at what friends were doing on Instagram, and I thought, why are you posting this? Like, who is it for? You know, it's a photo of your breakfast. And then I realised that I'd fallen into the same trap, and we consume so much content that I think that you build up this urge to then balance the equation by producing something. But the problem with Instagram is you just tend to take a photo of something that is really not necessarily that interesting. It's just really mundane things, and I think it's a bit of a narcissistic platform where people are standing at the right angle. They're trying to make their life look really interesting, really good, and the things that people post on there, they're not really based around any sort of idea or information or some sort of endeavor or hobby that they have. It just seems to be a highlight reel for their life. But when you actually look at what they're posting, you think, why would anybody want to see this? And it encourages you to do the same thing. So I've been consuming a lot of content, and I haven't been producing much content. I've been listening to lots of podcasts as I drive, and I haven't been doing my camping videos, and I really miss doing the camping videos. But the trouble is, I live so far away from the Peak District and the Lake District, and it's not easy to do wild camps around where I live. So yeah, it's really difficult to balance work and family commitments around a 4 or 5 hour drive to the Peak District. So I haven't really had camping videos to make, but I've got this gap now where I really miss doing the YouTube videos. So I think I'm going to be doing some videos on here just sharing my thoughts and ideas. I will be doing some more camping videos. I might try and get like a little bivvy tent and see if I can do some sneaky little camps in the South Downs, maybe around London where I am, in some common areas. But you really do have to be quite stealth. You can't have a big tent there. But I'm going to set myself a challenge. I'm going to try and do a video every day for the next 365 days, and just put some ideas out there and get some discussions on the go. Because the other problem that I have is I have quite a few interests that I'm very excited about. I like to talk about things, but the people around me aren't necessarily into the same things that I'm into. And I find with YouTube, you post a video on YouTube, and before you know it, you've got people offering solutions to problems in the comments, and you know, providing input and information, and it's really good for that. It's quite a community thing. So yeah, down with the Instagram and back to the YouTube.